Plebby 16.
Oh baby, what's up everybody? Mr. fucking YouTube here for the Balding Plebs on YouTube. You're watching the hottest channel on the platform right now, and today we are talking Maneater. Now, I was lucky enough to score a copy of this game. My awesome girlfriend picked this up for me for my upcoming birthday, and she gave it to me a little bit early so I could get after it before Ghost of Tsushima comes out. So I want to give you guys my initial thoughts on this game. It's a game I've kind of been looking at and kind of been wanting to play, and I just finished up Last of Us Part 2 and had a little downtime here before the next major release. So we picked this bad boy up, Maneater. We got it for $30. And let's talk about this game a little bit. If you don't know what it is, you basically play as a shark, go around, consume other fish, humans, whatever, and grow bigger and level up. So it's kind of like playing through like the Meg or something like that. And it's a really neat concept, actually. At first I was a little 50-50 on it when I first kind of saw it because it looked so ridiculous and over the top. But the actual gameplay itself really works fairly well, and I'm actually having a ton of fun with this game. And that's one of the things that we look for when we pick up games is, sure, a great story is awesome and all this other stuff, but the game has to be fun moment to moment. And this game is really delivering so far. Now, I'm about 6-7 hours into the game, so I can't give my absolute final thoughts on it just yet, but my initial impressions so far are very positive. So, if you don't want any spoilers, I wouldn't recommend watching any more of this video, but if you are sticking around, I'm going to go through a few points here that I've made, a few notes that I've made to myself, and I want to make them clear out there for you guys wondering if you guys should invest the money and pick this up for yourselves. So basically, this game has a really cheesy, over-the-top sort of reality TV style storyline. Chris Parnell's the narrator. You've got Squeaky Pete or somebody, I can't remember his name, some big badass fisherman, and he killed your mom, and you bit his arm, and it's like a story of revenge or whatever. It's a ridiculous, over-the-top storyline, but Chris Parnell does an awesome job with a lot of the narration. It's kind of got that tongue-in-cheek vibe to it. So actually playing through and getting some of those different sound bites is really fun, and it keeps the story interesting in a, we're going to present a great game, but we're not taking this too seriously, which is the right tone for this game, after all. So basically, you swim around in this quasi-open world. It's got you in different kind of contained areas on a big map, and look for nutrient caches, license plates, landmarks, and other fish. Eat everything you can find, collect the different experience points, and level up your shark. And as you go, you get to fight epic apex predators, which, are kind of the other, quote-unquote, big fish in that area of the sea, so to speak. And, of course, if you defeat them, then you get a cool upgrade for your shark, and you keep leveling up as you go. So that's the basic kind of moment-to-moment gameplay loop. Find the next point of interest, interact with it, grow stronger, equip some mutations, whether I've got electric jaws right now, I've got an advanced sonar, a health boost, and bone fins, and something else so far. So you want to collect these mutations and then upgrade them, and that's kind of the RPG element in there. So think of, any RPG game you've played, basically, but instead of upgrading your human character with armor and enchantments, you're upgrading your shark with fins and jaws and a head and a tail and a bunch of other things. So it's, basically the same exact thing, except again, you're playing as a freaking awesome shark. And you start out with your shark as a little pup, right? And he's hardly big enough to kill another little level 1 muskie in the water. But as you eat enough stuff and as you grow up, I'm level 16 now, I'm an adult shark, and I can kick some ass and take some names right now. And so it's really neat as you start leveling up, you start to really get into that power fantasy as being Jaws, right? Or, whatever other big shark, the Meg, or whatever you want to call it. You kind of start to really experience that power fantasy as you get bigger. And when you start out in these areas, you've got some creatures in there that are bigger levels than you that will kill you if you go in contact with them. But as you level up and come back to those areas, you can kind of take them out, pretty quickly and kind of laugh maniacally as you do it. So it's kind of fun. So, basically the actual swimming itself is neat. The underwater environments are really cool so far. Again, are they like the greatest environments I've ever seen, or is it like, no, it's a $40 day one price. I picked it up at $30. So again, it's kind of just that B-level game, not that AAA title. But again, they haven't bogged this down with a bunch of nonsense either. It's a pretty straightforward experience. And at the end of the day, guys, sometimes that's all you're looking for, right? You're looking for, hey, I just want to pop something in. I want to relax. I just want to have some fun. And this game is really delivering on that. Another point I want to make. This is a digestible open world, right? You're looking at maybe 15 to 20 hours worth of gameplay here, and that's to 100% this. That's to do every quest, get every single, cache and landmark and all this other stuff that you're looking for. 15 to 20 hours. Easy to get platinum trophy. You basically got 100% every environment and upgrade all your different gear or upgrade all your different mutations. So a relatively easy platinum trophy. Kill all the apex predators, of course, and basically take over the world as your shark. That's what you're looking to do. So again, it is a doable, completable experience. And I talk about that a lot on this channel, and we talk about that a lot when we're reviewing these quote-unquote open world games. Is this something that feels like I can actually complete it? Is it something that I will be satisfied with? Or does it try to overstay its welcome and end up, basically just dragging on forever, and I get sick of it and throw it in the corner and never look at it again? Again, 15 to 20 hours, good quality, fun hours are going to be a lot more memorable to me than 60 hours that are mediocre that I don't enjoy. So I actually like that a lot about this game, is that it feels completable and digestible, and that is it going to be something maybe that I play 4 or 5 times? Probably not. But again, I was looking for a singular experience that I could complete, and that's what this is offering. I guess my only negative that I'm having right now would be that the combat in this game feels a little rote, right? It's a little basic and a little kind of repetitive. You look at the enemy you're fighting. If you can't kill it in a couple chomps, and it's a predator that you gotta kind of face off with, you chomp, chomp, dodge, come back at it, chomp, chomp, dodge, come back at it, till you finally defeat it. So the combat is not super, super deep by any stretch of the imagination. It's probably the weakest part of the game. So if you're looking for this super intense, strategic shark-on-shark combat, you're probably not getting it here unless something changes, but certainly not within the first 5 to 7 hours. It's more, hey, you got to take this out, fight to the death. If you need to stop, go eat a couple small fish to regain your health and come back and whittle away at them. Dodge a little bit. That's what it is. And then you fight. So that's how the underwater combat goes against other predatory fish. And then there is combat against hunters as well that try to kill you. And that's more of like a GTA style. They kind of come in once your threat level goes up. They'll come in after you and, try to take you out. And they got guns and grenades and all kinds of stuff. And you basically jump out of the water and eat them. And it's fun as hell to do. But it starts to get a little repetitive, for sure. And, I would say after 15 to 20 hours of doing it, I'll probably be good with it, right? And I won't be wanting to do a lot more combat. But the explorative part of this game, underwater, finding the different locations and landmarks, and then hearing Chris Parnell's awesome voiceover talking about them is really cool and really fun, and is by far the best part of the game. So on an overall level, guys, my experience with Maneater so far has been, hey, this is actually kind of maybe a game that's floating a little under the radar, with some of the bigger releases that have been coming out this summer. this is a game I do recommend. I'm having a blast with it. Again, I picked it up at $30. Based on gameplay time and what it's going to offer, I think the sweet spot on this is going to be at that $20 level. If you can get it at $20, I think you're going to be really good here with it, and that would probably be my recommended price on it, unless they throw in a couple of free expansions or DLCs or something, or boss rush mode or something like that, Apex Predator mode or something. That's where I think the game really feels fair to me, is at $20. I got it at $30, and I'd say it's a fair value at $30, a great value at $20. And again, 15-20 hours, lots of fun, and an enjoyable time, and a fun game just to sit back and have fun playing. And when you feel like jumping up on the shore and eating a couple people, you can do it. Kind of a nice stress reliever. So Maneater PS4, having a lot of fun with this game right now, and my initial rating on it is an 8 out of 10. I will come back and do an update video when I finish it and let you guys know I am looking to platinum this game and to get the 100% completion. So when I do accomplish it, I'll come back and I'll give you the final score. My initial score, 8 out of 10. If you can grab it for 20, I highly recommend it. 30 is still a fair recommendation. And if you're just looking for something that's more of a digestible game where you get to play as a shark and upgrade your shark with electric jaws, bone fins, and a bunch of other cool accessories, I think this is a game for you. So if you've played this, let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments. Let me know if you agree with me on my initial interpretation here, or if you have a totally different opinion. Yeah, let me know what else you think about Maneater. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So this has been Mr. YouTube giving you an initial impressions for the Balding Plebs here on YouTube. And Maneater PS4, buy it. You're going to have fun. You're welcome.